Welcome back, dear students. So, our forms and frames lesson is going on. In that lesson, we have seen that we can create a forms in a HTML and we can use a different type of input types so that we can create a forms. So, next tag is a select tag. The select tag defines a selection list on an HTML form. A selection list displays a list of options from which user can select an item. So, from a selection list, one or more than one items can be selected at a time. This also facility is given in an HTML form. So, the select element is most often used in this form. Friends, here is a basic syntax. In the syntax, if you observe, we are having select, in that name is there. So name, this attribute specifies the name of the select element, and this name of the select element is not displayed on the form. Name attribute is just here to required to differentiate one select element form from the another one, if suppose there are more than one used in the form. And here multiple, this multiple specified that at a particular instance, at a particular time, user can select multiple items from a given list. And if you are not going to write this, suppose if you are going to omit this attribute, means user can select only one item at a time. And in that list you can mention option. Option is a tag which is used in the selection list, and in front of option you can write what options you want to provide in a selection list. For example, friends, you can see here it is a one form. So choose a car is there, then drop down list is appeared in front of you where the different names of the cars are available. So if I have selected the Audi car, so I can select this at once. And if you want to select more than one option here, so this multiple attribute is used. So in this way, if you want on an HTML form a selection list like that, so the select tag is used and the output can be like this. Friends, next we are going to see the another tag. The another tag is a text area tag. Friends, this text area tag, as the name itself suggests, it's provide a one area, or it's provide you a multi-line input field. Multi-line means a user can provide a lot of data like enter words, phrases, numbers. Means user can enter more than one or two lines, just like a paragraph want to write. And there are also scroll bar appears so that user can exceed the number of specified columns and rows. So this text area is basically you can use in an HTML form where user want to input like a comments, like a reviews. And this text area, as the name itself suggests, can hold a unlimited number of characters. And the size of text area can be defined in the form of columns and rows. So friends, for example, you can see here, if you want a specific location, and like this area will be there where the number of lines user can enter, there can be the scroll bar to move it up and down. So like this text area will be there on an HTML form. So just you need to mention the columns. In the columns you can mention like a 30. So afterwards column defines the width, that is a number of characters per line. Column defines the number of characters per this line that the text area can accommodate without scrolling. And here rows, in the rows you can mention 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Rows define the number of line, like first line, second line, third line. So rows defines the number of lines and the columns defines the number of characters per line, that is a width. And here again the name is there. So this name is not going to displayed on the form, it just specified this element. And here after mentioning the syntax, in that you can mention the columns and rows, and then you can write here a text to display. That text will be available here. So user can put a lot of multi-line characters here. Next friends, we will go to the frames. The frame concept is there in HTML. The frame is a region where you can view your document on the browser, that is called as a window, and a frame is a region on the window that acts as a window itself. For example, you can say the window is inside another window. Friends, let's consider example. You are having 3 documents, say document 1, document 2 and document 3. All are HTML files. So you can require that all the documents should be displayed in such a manner that all of them are visible on a same window. So you can do like this. All 3 different HTML files you can open under a one window. Like I would like to show an example here. For example, here you are having a 4 different files, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So here this is a one browser window and you can display all the different forms here. So this is a frame. Actually frame means you are dividing your window into different portion. So for that purpose you need to use a frame concept, and the frame tag is used, and with the frame user can display more than one HTML document inside a single browser window. Like here first document is opened, here second document is open, here third document is open, here fourth document is open. So different HTML forms can be displayed within a single window, and you can divide the region up to what you want to give to the different documents. So for that purpose you need to use a concept of frames. So to use the frames on a frame, like you need to use a tag frame set, and this frame set tag define how to divide the window into frames. So this frame set is there responsible the rows and attributes defined in which column you need to divide it. Like columns defined the browser size, the corresponding frame fit into the available space, and the rows will define the height of the each frame. And you can set the border, you can set the border color, and you can set the border width also. And if you want to give a frame border, you can set yes or no. So each frame is indicated by the frame tag, and it defines HTML document shall open into that document only. Like for example, you can see here frame 1 is displayed here into this window, frame 2 is displayed into this window, frame 3 is displayed into this window, and actually it is only one complete browser window, and just we are going to set them into different portion. So frame set tag defines a set of frames that appear in a web browser window, and it contains more than one frame tag. Each describes a single frame, and a frame can specify that these frames are laid out into the rows and columns. So if you want your frame set to have rows and columns, you can use it frame set tag, and you can just mention in that. Hope you have understood it. Thank you.